Well done, Uncle. I want to just tell you a wee story, first of all. It's about how love can be controlled and how very important it is. But before I do that, I actually want you to put your hands up if you're married or if you're in a relationship, if you've got a partner. In other words, if there's two of you here together, put your hand up. Nice and high. Nice and high. Okay. Just hold them up a minute. Just take a wee Now, keep your hand up if during the time you've been together you've never argued or had a crossword. Any answer? No. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you about a couple that actually could have held their hand up there. 50 years of marriage, would you believe? And they've never had a crossword with each other, and they've never spoken angrily to each other or anything like that.
Were they married to each other?
They were married to each other. Now, the thing was that it's become a bit of a legend in the town where they live. People used to speak about it. That's the couple that never argued, never had a crossword. And they decided that they were going to celebrate their golden wedding. So they put a little article into the local paper. And the editor looked at the little article and he says, that's that couple that have never argued with each other. You know, he says, why don't we do a wee feature on them? So he sent along a photographer and a reporter to their house and said, we'd like to do a wee feature, do you mind? Oh, no, that's fine. So we took some nice photographs of them and the reporter started to interview them. And he said, now, is it really true that you've never argued with each other in 50 years? And they said, no, we've never argued with each other in 50 years. I find that hard to believe. Really find it hard to believe. Can you account for it? Can you give advice to our readers as to how to have a happy marriage and never argue? And say, well, I put it down to my wife. It's all credit to her. And he says, what do you mean? Can you elaborate it in a wee bit? And he says, well, she wanted to go to America on her honeymoon. She arranged it all. But it was a wee bit different from the normal honeymoon. She wanted to go to the Rockies. She wanted to go and see the Grand Canyon. She wanted to do it in the back of a donkey. Well, that wasn't a problem. We just hired a couple of donkeys and we hired a guide to take us there. We arrived there and it was fantastic. Fantastic sight. And we're going along for about half an hour and it's very rocky and very underfoot is very difficult, and her donkey actually stumbled and fell. And she got off and she fell. The donkey stood up and she got back onto the donkey and banged it in the side of the head and said, that's once. So we carried on for another half hour, and the donkey stumbled again and she fell off. Got back onto the donkey and slapped it in the side of the head and said, that's twice. And about an hour later, the donkey stumbled again and she fell again. She didn't go back onto the donkey this time. She went into the saddlebag, took out a gun, put it to the donkey's head, and shot it dead. And I said, that's a terrible thing to do to a dumb animal. She banged me in the side of the head and said, that's once. Well, that's what's going to be my next question. Go to the donkey story.
You wait for that.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, having married them, it only becomes legal when they actually sign this document. So I'm now going to ask both of them to come round here and sign the document. So please, Alexis and take them over here. Now you'll notice, ladies and gentlemen, especially you young folk, that it has to be signed with a fountain pen. This is an instruction from...
Is that a black one?
It's a black, it's got to be black, it's got to be what it's called pen and fountain pen.
It's not legal.
And you find, sorry?
It's not legal, it's not black.
It's not legal if it's not black. It's not legal if it's not signed either. But, I'll tell you, this is true, this is not a joke, I'm telling you, this is true. I find very few young couples can actually use a fountain pen. And that's nothing to do with them, that's just that they're used to using ball pen and felt tip pen. And I was doing a wedding, and the young girl, she couldn't get it to write. And I said, look, just take the pen like that and put your weight down. I mean, I looked at the schedule, she had written her name and decided she'd written 7 stone 8 and a half. Put your weight down.
Rusty, I got a photo. Yeah, you signed it.
Nice
My feet are hurting too, but I'll have to leave in a couple of minutes, okay?
Maybe once I get close up and come out with a easy.
God, no, Thomas can't take it.
When I go home after the miles, we're just taking a call on the price next week.
Black, white, blue, red. I've never heard of coral before. Egg cruiser colour, so I'd imagine coral. Don't get got egg cruiser colour.
Does an uncle just eat match you up?
Oh, that's true.
I know it's a pet. Stop it! Oh, do not do it.
That's okay.
What do you do? The best thing to do is whatever you do, lose it. Whatever you do, lose it. And if it's not in the hands of the registrar by the date on there, the wedding's annulled.
Can I steal it there?
Monday. Right, Mr. and Mrs. Leiper, would you like to come forward? Just come forward. And David, if you get in behind with Claire and the girls, and again behind like so. And if once we move and the peers join in the back,
You're very inconspicuous.
Sculpt with the sides.
ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding and put your hands together? Thank you.
Everyone went the wrong way.
Immediate family only. They have to go through the bar.
Nicest, and it's you next again. Come on in,
I'm going to ask you a question in a minute.